education student. So till I just get here, I'm really thankful to my family.
Hello, my name is Lei Canuck. I'm doing Master of Accounting, and I'm thank you for my mom and my dad that's support me a long way until I graduate this day today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Laja Limbad. I'm from India. I did my Masters of Business from Sydney branch, and I would like to thank my husband because he was always there besides me. He handled me. He took all my frustrations and everything. So yeah, it would be my husband who was always there with me. All right, thank you.
So I'm Adrian Lotters. I've just completed a Master of Business in Information Systems. I'd have to thank my mum and dad for being so supportive over the last couple of years as I've just gone through probably one of the most insane roller coasters of my life. It's been absolutely worthwhile. I really thank them.
My name is Harty Romero Lopez. I studied and finished bachelor's, master's in business ERP. I would like to thank my family here with me, my wife and my two kids. They helped me out in all those sleepless nights doing my research work, and of course, they are my inspiration. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my name is Savita. I did masters in ERP from Victoria University, and teachers are very good. They are very helpful. So I appreciated that one, and they fully cooperate with us for that. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Baljit Kaur. I have done my master's in business. I was very grateful for to do my MBA here. I'm very excited. Thank you.
So my name is Divesh. I'm a master of accounting and I'm studying in accounting. I'd like to thank, I guess, my parents and myself, and yeah, and my friends, colleagues, lecturers, tutors, VU. Pretty much, yeah, about it. All right.
Hi, my name is Jared Hughes. I studied a master's in information systems and enterprise resource planning. I think the people that I would like to thank are obviously my parents who supported me through this tough time, and also my brothers and the rest of my family. Also, they're wonderful educators at the VU University. Thank you so much.
My name is Leslie, and I've come here just 2 days ago for my MBA convocations. I'd like to thank my parents as well as my friends for giving me the support all these years to be able to pursue this course and for myself to make a better future. Thank you.
My mommy, she can put down the phone and stop asking how I'm doing all alone. Well, the truth is the stars are falling, and the wolves are out calling, and my home has never felt this far. But all this driving me crazy, and all this moving is proving get the best of me, and I've been trying to hide it, but lately, every time I think I'm better, picking my head up, getting nowhere. Take me back to the basics and the simple life. Tell me all of the things that make basics and the simple life. Tell me all of the things that make you feel at ease. Your touch, my comfort, and my lullaby. Holding on tight, sleeping at night. Holding on tight, sleeping at night. Holding on tight, sleeping at night. Holding on tight to the basics, sleeping at night. Holding on tight, all of the things that sleeping at night. Holding on tight, your touch, my comfort, sleeping at night. Holding on tight, sleeping at night. I know I dream about her all day. I think about it with her clothes off. I'm riding round with my system pumping LSD. I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this LSD. She ain't a stranger to the city life. I introduce her to this hippie life. We make love under pretty lights, LSD. I get a feeling it's a tripping night. The mother drugs just don't fit me right. Girl, I really fucking want love, sex, dreams. Another quarter to the face is gone. Make no mistakes, it's on a leap of faith. So Lord, it takes a place. Feeling that you crave on love, sex, dreams. Started in Hollywood, dreaming of sharing love. Tongue that I lost for words, 'cause my feelings just said it all. Been for way too long, said I really wanna let it go. Low sometime and the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Really low sometime and the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Started in Hollywood, dreaming of sharing love. My tongue that I lost for words, 'cause my feelings just said it all. I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this LSD. Said you say you wanna be alone, but someone loves you more than you know. Breathe slow, 'cause you don't know. You don't know, 'cause you don't know all the things that could set you free. Like embracing me. Like embracing me. keep me. You find a way through all of madness. I'll be like, please won't you believe me? Even if you don't agree.
Okay, my name is Molenga Sangana. The best part of uni was, well, for me, I was at another university and I moved to Victoria University. So for me, Victoria University was really a breath of fresh air. I found the lecturers to be quite attentive. And well, university has changed my life. I'm definitely not the same person I was when I entered Victoria University. And I would really like to thank all my lecturers. They did a good job, and I'm better for it. Thank you very much.
My name is Angelica Suzette Palad, and I completed Masters of Business Accounting. And of course, I'd like to thank my family for always being there for me and for just giving me the strength and the encouragement, for understanding the time that I've been, focusing on my studies rather than for them. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asad Mohammed Mirali. I have finished my Masters of Enterprise Resource Planning. I would like to thank all the staff members of VU and the friends and the the all the groups and the meetings and everyone. I would really appreciate VU getting me so far, and thanks a lot.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Sabina Maharjan. I'm all the way from Nepal. I just finished my master in accounting from Victoria University, Sydney. I want to thank all of the my friends, family, and my dear lecturers who guide me all the way and help to get out from these stories. Thank you all. Thanks a lot.
Okay, I'm Sindhuja Sivamani. I did my master's in business finance, and I think I'd like to thank my family, especially my husband, because I was really sick for a long period of time. I think VCUNI lecturers and my husband, they were the ones who put me together, and then they brought me back on the course, and I think after 6 years, I finished it. So I'd like to thank all the lecturers as well at this point of time, yeah, and my family, yeah.
Hi, I'm James Nuttingale. I studied the Masters of Business Finance after doing an MBA at Victoria University, and I'd like to extend thanks to all of the academics through the College of Business and the College of Law that have helped me through that process across the years. It's been a fabulous experience, but I'm very pleased to reach the end. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I have completed my master in information systems and ERP this June 2016. And I'm very excited this morning because I'm graduated and I'm getting my degree, and I'm very much excited. And I would like to thank to the Victoria University, especially all my senior management professors, my staff, and my colleagues as well, and my fellow students as well who are getting graduate this morning. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susan, and I study Master in Business Administration. And I want to thank all my professors. They've been great, and especially all my colleagues and teammates that they really helped me to go through all this journey. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carla. Just graduated from Master of MBA, Master of Business Administration. And I would like to thanks to my parents to support me and always be there when I need the most. Thank you.
No worries. My name is Paul Kaiser. I studied Masters of Business Administration, studied my MBA. I'd like to thank my family and especially Tegan for all her support. A lot of night school, a lot of nights away from home. So it's been a long 3 years, but I'm really happy that it's done.
My name's John. I've achieved my Masters in my MBA. I'd like to thank Keith Thomas and Joe Griffin, who's been probably the best lecturers. They're all very, very good. But I'd like to thank those two people for really depositing in my life and making my degree at Victoria University one I'll never forget. Thank you.
name is Fatima Osman. I'm a technical standards engineer. I graduated in June 2009 from Victoria University with a bachelor's degrees in electrical and electronics engineering. I was actually very excited and proud because my dad attended my graduation. He was standing on his seat the whole time so he could see me walk up to the stage. And when I did receive my degree and I caught up with him, he said one thing to me which I can't forget. He said, "You've done it, you're an engineer." That's probably one of my proudest moments.
My name's Vincent Shin and I'm a school lawyer. I completed a Bachelor of Laws degree from Victoria University in 2013.
I'm Christian Williams. I'm a teacher at St Michael's Primary in Ashburton. I graduated from VU in 2008 with a Bachelor of Education.
I came into industry very excited, but at the same time I realised I still had quite a lot of learning ahead of me.
Well, straight out of uni, I just wanted to be the best teacher in the world. And as soon as I got in the classroom, I was like, wow, I got a long way to go.
After I finished my law degree, it took me 6 months to finally land my first job as a lawyer. It was difficult, but I never gave up. Staying in contact with all my fellow graduates, contacting my lecturers to see what opportunities were available.
When I was at VU, I just had a really great network of mentors and friends that were there to support me, and when I was in the workplace, I could still call them and email them and ask them for advice. And it's been great to have that support in your corner for your career, to know that you can always come back.
I encourage everyone to stay connected with the alumni family. It's a nice feeling to be a part of something bigger.
It's also good to give back to the university and other students.
I like to give back to my uni, and the way I feel like I'm doing that is getting to volunteers that are current VU law students, which gives them a real foot in the door.
So after completing my degree, I joined the career mentoring program where I was now a mentor. Then I got onto the electrical and electronics engineering course committee, which I'm still part of, and I'm also a sessional staff member.
I had a few lecturers that made a really big impact on me personally and professionally, so I've just stayed in touch with them, and these days you've got no excuse with LinkedIn and Facebook and social. It's pretty easy to stay connected.
On LinkedIn, I'm part of the VU alumni group, and I just use that as a method to stay up to date with events and activities that are currently happening with the university.
I think it's really valuable and important to stay in touch with your uni and the alumni and the staff. That's where I believe the opportunities arise when you're looking for a new job, when you're looking for your first job. Being connected with your fellow students and fellow alumni opens the doors.
I definitely recommend for students to stay in contact with the university. It's a place that helps you develop to become the person in the profession that you are in.
Whatever you end up doing, just trying to be the best you can be, and you've got to ask for help. There's so many people out there that know a lot more than you, but don't be afraid to ask, because that's what it takes. So the people sitting around you, if you're there for them, they'll be there for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request your silence so that graduates can be briefed on what they need to do today. Welcome and congratulations. For more than 100 years, VU has created opportunities for students in the west of Melbourne and beyond, because we believe that everyone has a potential to find their own version of victory when they're empowered with knowledge, skills and confidence. Victory is about having a goal and pursuing it despite obstacles. We believe that with time and determination, you can achieve what you set out to do, just as you are all demonstrating today. I'd now like to run through what you need to know for the ceremony. Please check that your name matches the sticker that is on your chair. Please raise your hand if it is incorrect and an usher will come over and see you. Official proceedings begin with the arrival of the university procession, followed by the national anthem. Please stand and remember to remove your cap when the anthem is played. You can put it back on after the anthem finishes. Following this, there will be several speeches. Next, it is your turn to take the stage. An usher will collect you when it is time to receive your award. Please remain seated until you have been escorted to the side of the stage. Please do not bring anything with you. Once you have reached the side of the stage, we will check your regalia and ensure that you are looking your best. You will then be handed a cue card. Your cue card will have your name printed on it. Please check this information with our staff and ensure that it is correct, and keep your cue card on you at all times. Once you get to the top of the stage, please hand your cue card to the stage marshal. The stage marshal will then direct you to move to the mark line, where you will await your name to be announced. As soon as your name has been called, doff your cap to the presiding officer standing in the centre of the stage and walk towards them. Receive your certificate tube and smile for the official photographer seated in the front row. Walk down the stairs and return to your seat. Please remain in your seat until the ceremony ends. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please stand for the university procession to leave the auditorium. Ushers will then guide graduates to follow. Guests need to remain in their seats until the procession and the graduates have departed. A reminder that all graduation gowns must be returned to where you collected them from, no later than an hour after the conclusion of the ceremony. Upon returning your gown, you will be handed your certificate for the exchange of the certificate tube. The certificate tube on stage is for ceremonial purposes only. Please remember, before we commence, can you all ensure mobile phones are turned to silent until the conclusion of the graduation ceremony. Guests are more than welcome to take photographs, however, please remain in your seats. Once again, congratulations on your great achievement. Today we welcome you to our VU alumni family. One full of graduates who have gone on to transform industries, lives and communities. Graduands and guests, I now invite you to stand for the arrival of the university procession.
Please be seated. Chancellor, University Council, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, families and friends. It is with pleasure that I welcome you to Victoria University's graduation ceremony for VU College and the College of Business. My name is Susan Young and I'm the Dean of Students at Victoria University and your MC for today. On behalf of my fellow Victoria University staff, I extend a warm welcome and congratulate all graduates on their achievements today. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, we acknowledge the ancestors, elders and families of the Boonwurrung and Woiwurrung of the Kulin, who are the traditional owners of university land. As we share our own knowledge practices within the university, may we pay respect to the deep knowledge embedded within the Aboriginal community and their ownership of country. We acknowledge that the land on which we meet is the place of age-old ceremonies of celebration, initiation and renewal, and that the Kulin people's living culture has a unique role in the life of this region. I would now like to invite Chancellor Mr. George Pappas, AO, to speak to you.
Thank you, Susan. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, council members, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, families and friends. Welcome. Welcome especially to our graduands, because today is really all about you. Now don't shy away from all the attention that we're going to focus on you. It's important that you celebrate your achievements and the important milestones in your lives, because those moments disappear very quickly. It's also important that on days like today, you take the time to reflect. Reflect on what you've done, what you've overcome, and how far you've travelled. You may be pleasantly surprised that you've exceeded your expectations and those of others. Your success in completing your course is one of many successes that you will enjoy in life. So be proud of what you've achieved. And I also have no doubt your parents, families, your friends, and all the staff who've been a part of your time with us are equally delighted with your success. And you should know that you're graduating from a university that is ranked in the top 2% of universities worldwide. In September 2016, it was announced that Victoria University had been ranked in the world's top 400 universities by the prestigious Times Higher Education World Rankings. That's quite an achievement for VU. It's the first time we've been ranked. Yes, please, a round of applause. Congratulations to Professor Dawkins and all of his hard-working staff who've helped us achieve that ranking. This week's graduation ceremonies therefore, not just important for you, as they mark an historic occasion for Victoria University. These are our first graduation ceremonies to be held in December, and we've decided to stage December graduation ceremonies so that you have the opportunity to graduate in the year that you finish your study. And in this way, perhaps you'll go out into the world with a greater sense of accomplishment and pride. You're now part of VU's history. And for that reason, I want to take just a few minutes to remind you about your university so that you can also take pride in being part of the extended Victoria University community. We're a young university, but we have a long history as an institution. It extends back to 1916, when Footscray Technical School was established. And so this year, in 2016, we have celebrated our centenary. And I hope that you've participated in at least some of these celebrations. 4 years ago, our Vice-Chancellor predicted that one of the highlights of our centenary year would be the premiership that our partners, the Western Bulldogs, would win. And he was absolutely right. Well done, Peter. The Western Bulldogs certainly added to the celebrations by winning this much coveted AFL premiership. We waited 62 years for that. And as a bonus, of course, the Bulldogs also won the VFL premiership and the AFL women's exhibition match. Now, why do we make something special out of this? Because the partnership that Victoria University has with this elite sporting team is regarded as one of the exemplars of industry and higher education partnerships in Australia, indeed in the world. Quite recently, the Vice-Chancellor and the President of the Western Bulldogs were on a panel that was conducted, a panel at an evening conducted by the Business and Higher Education Roundtable. It involved all the leaders of the universities in Australia and many business leaders, and they talked about the depth of this partnership and the impact that Victoria University has had on the success of this elite sporting team. There are few examples in the world of such strength in this partnership, and this is a characteristic of what we do at Victoria University. Many universities talk about establishing partnerships with industry. They talk about it. We do it very well, and we're recognised. And in 1916, the Footscray Technical School stated that it provided the door of opportunity to its students. Today, we're proud to call ourselves the University of Opportunity and Success. And you will know, because they're all sitting around you, that Victoria University welcomes students from diverse countries, diverse cultures, diverse educational backgrounds, so that they can continue their education. And age is also no barrier. We hope that you've enjoyed the benefits of that diversity, the richness and the learning that comes from being part of such a diverse community, because it helps you to understand more about the world around you. The university experience that you've enjoyed is an exciting and intellectually stimulating experience, but I know it can also be challenging to absorb so much new information and to juggle your university commitments with the demands of your personal lives. I hope that VU has proved to be a university that is supportive of your individual needs. The university is always exploring ways to continue to improve our services by tailoring the support we provide to students so that every student's unique requirements are satisfied. And we hope that this initiative will allow us to meet your needs and to continue to build our reputation as the University of Opportunity and Success. We also work hard to equip our students to make a contribution in the real world. We strive to provide you with the knowledge and skills to help you excel in your chosen career. And we want you to be leaders, not followers. We want you to be innovators and not to be bound by tradition. For this reason, in 2016, we engaged our first entrepreneur in residence. We now have 3, and they're there to help nurture you as emerging entrepreneurs. As this program develops, it will provide an opportunity to stretch all of our students, to encourage them to think in new ways and to create opportunities for themselves. Already, we've sent students overseas to attend the prestigious European Innovation Academy in France so that they might take their startup ideas from a concept to a potential business in 15 days. As graduates from the College of Business, you've had the advantage of becoming part of our extensive network of local and international partnerships. You've learned from top scholars and you've studied an industry-relevant curriculum. And in an increasingly global world, you've had the capacity to grow your network by studying with students from China, from Africa, from India, from Europe, South America, and many other parts of the world. The students that you've studied with include Pakistani-born Kashif Booms, graduated now, but who studied in the College of Business. He was recently recognised for his contributions to the state by being named the International Alumnus of the Year, the 2016 Victorian International Education Awards. Students like Kashif are your peers, so don't be surprised when your efforts and your work are similarly recognised. Push yourselves beyond what you think you can achieve, because your talent and your commitment will help you achieve some incredible goals. Today, around 210 of you will be graduating at this ceremony. And I encourage you to remain connected to the Victoria University community as a member of the Alumni Association in order to continue to build your personal and professional networks. I have no doubt you will be wonderful ambassadors of Victoria University. So congratulations again. And to the family and friends who are with us, can I remind you, this is a celebration. And what we want to hear at Victoria University graduation ceremony is everybody clapping every student and cheering every student. You know, some of you who've been to previous graduation ceremonies will know that occasionally I stop the ceremony if the clapping and the cheering isn't loud enough. And I do say, if you don't participate in the celebration, you won't be invited. So please, and I'm told by those who go to graduation ceremonies at other universities that they tend to be very formal and very staid and very quiet affairs. We do respect the traditions of graduation ceremonies that go back hundreds of years, but we want to make sure that the achievements of everybody who comes up on stage today to receive their degrees and their awards gets a rousing ovation. So, I'm looking forward to hearing the noise that you're all going to make. Now, I'm going to ask the graduands to all please stand. Please, graduands. And you've noticed, because you're all keen students of the English language, that I've been calling you graduands. That's because you haven't quite graduated yet. But I'm about to turn you all into graduates. And this is the important part of the ceremony. So I call upon the chair of the academic board, Ms. Deborah Tyler, to present the authorised record of all conferred graduates for this ceremony and for those in absentia. Thank you very much. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Victoria University, I admit the duly authorised graduates to the appropriate awards and to all the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Now, while everybody else remains seated, I'm going to ask the graduates, yeah, turn around, face your family and friends, and give them a round of applause, please, to say thank you for all of the support that they have given you. Thank you, family and friends. You can all be seated, please.
Thank you, Chancellor. I now call upon the Executive Director of VU College, Ms. Carolyn Chong.
Chancellor, I'm honoured to present the graduates from VU College. The following graduates have been awarded the Diploma of Business Enterprise. Joshua De Leon. Nia Thiep Deng. Totage Sinith Lakrang Fernando. Mestiage Don Gayangkan Kasun Gunatilake. Don Sahan Madushi Hetia Raj Chige. Cheka Hawapatira Rana. Nia Nanjana Anthony Ramsyari. Mutukude Arachichige Diaz Jayawadana. Liana Dura Sudira Manuka Silva. Bohan Tang. Tranti Tai. Win Ho Nat Trung. Komal Vesnani. Xue Nan Zhao. The following graduate has been awarded the Diploma of Information Technology. Tom Hun. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from VU College. I call upon the Dean of the College of Business, Professor Colin Clark.
Chancellor, I'm honoured to present the graduates from the College of Business. The following graduate has been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Business. Glenn Henson. following graduate has been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Business Administration. Danielle Mubarak. The following graduate has been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Enterprise Resource Planning Systems. Marko Bozinovic. The following graduates have been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Professional Accounting. Cecilia Astrid Amaya Andrade. Christine Valdivia. Shiani He. Shu Shan Li. Liu Yang. Sarah Therese Lockyer. Yao Wan Long. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Accounting. Abdi Christian Stephanus Bangun. Min Nok Ho. Divesh Mitu. Li Yi Tan. Yi Ki Wong. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Business. The specialisations are displayed on the screen. Rehab Abdul Karam. Santosh Kumari Ella. Rua Bardwaj. Syed Burnhan Udin. Jian Chan. Dipali. Pallavi Gupta. Sukhwinder Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Arsalan Khalid. Sumit Kurana. Gohomba Poligay Chamika Ishani. Li T Quinn Lien. Tian Kang Liu. Limbu Prabina. Sabina Maharjan. Pujan Maski Limbu. Monica. Brezhnev Binamungu Otieno Okeo. Angelica Suzette Pallet. Renu Pandey Sharma. Singh Preet. Kazi Kashifia Rahman. Awadur Rahman. Molenga Sangana. Cesar Augusto Cerna Varela. Sibtain Syed Aymar Nazar. Ranjit Singh. Zhao Yuan Sun. Graceben Jayantilal Tandal. Malika Tep Arak. Bai Tran. Vishal A. Chinaraja. Surev Bose. Marco Capretta. Elfie De Silva. Ahmed Ghazi. Harmanpreet Kaur Grul. Hui Wunhan. Felicia Omari Ikwu. Gurmit Kaur. Abra Ahmed Khan. Abdul Wali Khan. Kashimo Umuwakmi Rhoda. Asad Muhammad Mir Ali. Abdul Razak Mohideen Rizlan. Arslan Muhammad. Lopez Hertamara Sembrano. David Ricardo Sanabria Duarte. Muhammad Imran bin Saroni. Sharma Amadeep. Harvinder Singh. Aditya Vadapali. James Keith Nightingale. Michelle Joy Pierce. Sindhuja Sivamani. Mark Joseph Abdul. Syed Ali Aga. Ibtisam Dawas. Karen Passe. Adrian Robert Lodes. Muhammad Sachib Ali. Harmanjot Kaur Bra. Roshan Dengol. Koran Jot Kaur Dev. Rajinder Kaur Daliwal. Sunny Dingra. Sudipta Dutta. Ramandeep Kaur Gill. Jared Hughes. Jeffrey Saida Sarah Batul. Amandeep Joshi. Amrit Pal Kaur. Ravneet Kaur. Harmandeep Kaur. Laja Amit Limbad. Asmeet Singh Mali. Gerswak Singh Mason. Nia Nia. Manjot Kaur Palmer. Avani Ashish Kumar Patel. Nirali Bharat Bay Prajapati. Preeti Preeti. Ravneet Kaur Ravneet Kaur. Bakshash Kaur Saini. Bartakay Sajwan. Kushpreet Kaur Sanghera. Dimple Sharma. Yasser Shamsi. Lovepreet Singh. Nishant Verma. Sebastian Au. Cam Tu Do Nguyen. Diana Jepnai Teach Mutai. Fiona Marie Tu. Daniel James Trajanovsky. Matthew Burford. Irish Bunda Lalan Takon. Shailendra Totlani. Sumanth Uttaram Alur. Craig Stephen Sargent. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Business Administration. The course specialisation is displayed on the screen. Ahmed Abu Zaid. Sivaprakash Amasi. Ang Yi Ching. Krongtip Anupap Tree Rong. Titi Bandyopandyay. Kashif Iqbal Boons. John Condidoro. Corey Donnelly. Kalamiti Jane. Paul Keisler. Amin Kemisi. Diane Knight. Ella Lababidi. Lim Xian Lung Leslie. Lung Chek Fei. Andrew Douglas McGavin. Toko Bol Reach. A. Kalamahal S. Anand Da Narajaha. Shanthan Sanmugan. Aaron Jun Kit Su. Susan Torello. Jessica Town. Mukdum Mujtaba. Deki Peldon. Zaisomping Pai Praji. Bernale Voravung. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Business Analytics. Alexander Jankulov. Ravi Krishnan. Nitya Shanmugam. Pranav Gulati. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Enterprise Resource Planning Management. Kirisak Kanjana Kun. Tech Bin Wilson Lowe. Mazen Anisudin Surda. The following graduate has been awarded the Master of Supply Chain Management. Andrew Tao. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Accounting, Master of Business. Bhaskar Sanam Satyan. Jaspreet Kaur. Shika Mahajan. Preeti Preeti. Rathod Mayuri. Cuthbert Atwanjeri. Faraz Goli. Washek Jamil. Murtab Kaur. Blue Ger. Adrianus Rusley. Bimel Sapkota. Tasha Seshia. Amanpreet Singh. Marilyn Maria Spencer. Kaneta Cassandra Tocato. Beatrice Chloe Elodie Triton. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Accounting, Master of Business Administration. Hella Dib. Simranjeet Kaur. Lay Canal, Crow Pan Tip. Krishna Pawa. Ali Ribsi. Chatura Sindana Yuki. Akash Sharma. Sharma Druvika. Thakur Naresh. Harel Vijay Bira. Bubowo Luciana. Ramisi Chalamala Seti. Pooja Gungafal. Jaswinder Kaur. Beljit Kaur. Savita Rani. Rajkumar Shah. Hajuri Tansakal. Dintu Toy. Yuchen Ren. Shivantha Danayantak Jaya, Bandara, Bedawella, Siri Jaya, Sundara Yapa. The following graduate has been awarded the Master of Business by Research. Nguyen Khan Van. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Business. I call upon the Dean, Graduate Research, Professor Helen Borland, to present the doctoral candidates.
Chancellor, professional doctoral degrees are conferred on those who have undertaken a combination of advanced coursework and original research resulting in a significant contribution to knowledge in the relevant professional field. The work generally includes a critical review of the literature, a systematic form of inquiry, and the preparation of a thesis reporting the outcomes of the research. Chancellor, I present to you Surayut Kobkich Panipon, who by reason of a thesis entitled Corporate Governance, Risk Management and Firm Performance, Evidence from the Stock Exchange of Thailand, SET, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Business Administration. The thesis has investigated a relationship between corporate governance and firm performance, considering risk management factors as very significant corporate governance mechanisms for the top 100 firms listed on the Stock Exchange of Thailand. The study finds that there is a positive relationship between firm performance and corporate governance-related risk management factors. Surayut's principal supervisor was Professor Sadar Islam, and his associate supervisors were Dr. Kim Sweeney and Associate Professor Eun Chen Lu. Chancellor, Dr. Surayut Kobkich Panichpon. Chancellor, Doctor of Philosophy degrees are conferred on those who have completed a major program of original research, resulting in a significant new contribution to knowledge in the relevant field. The work generally includes a critical review of the literature, a systematic form of inquiry, and the preparation of a substantial thesis reporting the outcomes of the research. Chancellor, I present to you George John Komodromus, who by reason of a thesis entitled How Academics Respond, Adapt and Cope with the Transformational Changes in the Australian Higher Education Sector, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. This research examines the metamorphic changes in the Australian higher education sector that have been mostly driven by the neoliberal and deregulation policies of successive governments over the past 3 decades, and focuses on how academics have responded to the changes. The thesis provides a platform to launch further research on organisational change management, particularly in the higher education sector. George is an academic in the College of Business. George's principal supervisor was Richard Goff. Chancellor, Dr. George John Komodromus. Chancellor, I present to you Dimutu Kumari Ekanayake, who by reason of a thesis entitled The Labour Market Outcomes of Migrant Accountants in Australia, a Mixed Method Study from an Immigrant Perspective, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dimutu's thesis examines the effectiveness of Australia's skilled migration policy by comparing the employment outcomes of skilled migrant accountants from Sri Lanka, India, South Africa, and the United Kingdom. The findings have been published in international and professional journals and make a significant contribution to the literature showing how and why employment outcomes differ between accountants by nationality. Dimutu's principal supervisor was Professor Beverly Jackling, and her associate supervisor was Dr. Joanne Pike. Chancellor, Dr. Dimutu Kumari Ekanayake. Chancellor, I present to you Selvi Cannon, who by reason of a thesis entitled Perspectives on Knowledge Retention and Loss from Expert Attrition, an Organisational Case Study, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The thesis reported findings of a study within a single organisation in the mining industry in Australia. The case study approach used a semi-structured interview method to come up with new understanding of the knowledge contribution and knowledge capabilities of individual experts in an organisation. The findings were indicative of how experts view the potential loss of knowledge that may occur upon their departure from the organisation. Selvi is an academic in the College of Business. Selvi's principal supervisor was Dr. Shah Jahan Mia, and her associate supervisor was Professor Michael McGrath. Chancellor, Dr. Selvi Hannan. Chancellor, I present to you Esmadek Kanajov, who by reason of a thesis entitled Mongolia's Resources Boom, a CGE analysis, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. This thesis uses two economy-wide models of Mongolia to analyse the changes in structure and growth of Mongolia's economy. The study examines whether there has been sufficient economic development to sustain growth in other sectors as the mining boom slows. The research makes an original contribution to understanding Mongolia's unique economic circumstances. Esmadek's principal supervisor was Professor Glyn Whitwer, and his associate supervisor was Professor Mark Horridge. Chancellor, Dr. Esmadek Kanajov. Chancellor, I present to you Faith Yuen Joanne Ong, who by reason of a thesis entitled Towards Global Citizens, Harnessing the Expectations of Volunteer Tourists, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Faith's scholarly investigation explored how overseas volunteer tourism experiences can enhance the likelihood that returned volunteer tourists will volunteer locally. She found that experiences of personal transformation, growth and learning are the major influences on future intentions to volunteer. Faith's research won a competitive conference bursary and has been published in an A-star journal. Faith's principal supervisor was Dr. Olga Junek, and her associate supervisors were Professor Brian King and Associate Professor Leonie Lockstone-Binney. Chancellor, Dr. Faith Yuen Joanne Ong. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of doctoral candidates. I now, okay. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dork.
Chancellor, I'm now honoured to present the awards for Companion of the University, of which there will be two. First, Victoria University is proud to honour Professor Rodney Maddock for his exceptional service to Victoria University in providing thought leadership in areas of strategic importance, and for his expertise and advice in the areas of economic, industry and social analysis. Professor Maddock is immediate past president of the Economic Society of Australia's Victorian branch and a director of the Committee for the Economic Development of Australia. In the decade to 2012, he was head of strategy at the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. Earlier roles included chief economist for the Business Council of Australia and head of economic policy in the Victorian Cabinet Office. He was also professor and head of the School of Business at La Trobe University. He has a distinguished academic record with extensive academic publications and experience working in a number of countries. His publications include Rational Expectations, The Australian Economy in the Long Run, and Unlocking the Infrastructure. His ongoing research is in the areas of finance and Australian economic development. Professor Maddock has been a Vice-Chancellor's Fellow at Victoria University since 2012. In his role as Vice-Chancellor's Fellow, he has contributed to thought leadership in areas of strategic importance to the university. He's focused particularly on research and knowledge exchange in the areas of economic, industry and social analysis, and provided expertise and advice on projects and programs associated with the distinctive specialisation in financial services. He's a foundation member of the Melbourne Economic Forum, the joint initiative between Victoria University and the University of Melbourne. Professor Maddock has played a key role in the establishment of the West of Melbourne Economic Development Alliance, WMEDA, in particular providing intellectual leadership in the development of a draft economic development strategy for the West of Melbourne. To publicly recognise his exceptional service to Victoria University, I present to you the conferral of the Award of Companion of the University, Professor Rodney Maddock.
What can you say after a build-up like that? I just thought I'd just say a few things about the university and universities in general. I graduated from the University of Queensland, and it's interesting through my life how often I've reflected on particular subjects and teachers and particular things I learned at the University of Queensland as an undergraduate. Some of the things which you have struck in your classes will stick with you, and you'll actually remember them again and use them again later in your careers. I've just been surprised, thinking back on it, how many of the particular subjects in economic development or statistics or it was, they actually have come with me, and I've actually carried important messages from the period just I spent as an undergraduate. I then did a PhD in the US. One of the best things, of course, is I've met my wife there. But in addition, there are lots and lots of really important memories and contributions which I still actually use in my research. So many things that I've actually subsequently worked on or published have actually have their basis in my PhD thesis. So you've just heard some people today get their PhD theses. They also will be pursuing those lines of research and contributing to their lives and making them successful in their careers. So that's at the individual level. But of course, university has an important role in our society as well. And that's where I really think that Victoria University has done a wonderful job, and I'm extremely pleased to be cooperating with university in many of these things. University's role in society is direct. It actually gives you some more skills, makes you more employable, all those sorts of things. Well, that's direct, but there's also a longer term effect on the society. The stock of people with high levels of skills in the city is very much a cumulative effect of generations of graduates like yourselves. So universities have both a direct effect, but they have a long-term seeding effect, which actually lead to growth, development, and improvement in our society. It's important that you actually remember that and just think about universities actually have important roles. They're not like other businesses. To some extent, of course, they're like businesses, but they're really making long-term contributions to the stock of knowledge and the ability of our society to go forward. Thank you very much.
Chancellor, as the second award of Companion of the University, Victoria University is proud to honour the Honourable Lindsay Tanner. for his exceptional service to Victoria University in providing thought leadership as a Vice-Chancellor's Fellow and his leadership in helping to establish and develop the Mitchell Institute, an influential research institute and policy think tank in the area of education policy. Mr. Tanner was the Federal Minister for Finance and Deregulation from 2007 until 2010, when he announced his retirement from Parliament. He represented the seat of Melbourne from 1993 until his retirement. Mr. Tanner was widely regarded as one of the government's strongest economic thinkers, respected by industry leaders and economic analysts. In addition to a successful political career, Mr. Tanner has written extensively on economic and political issues and the media. He is also a special advisor to corporate advisory firm Lazard, Australia. Soon after his retirement in 2010, Mr. Tanner was appointed as a Vice-Chancellor's Fellow at Victoria University. Mr. Tanner chairs the advisory board of the Mitchell Institute, having been instrumental in helping to secure the initial gift from the Harold Mitchell Foundation to establish the Institute. He's provided valuable advice to the Vice-Chancellor about engagement with industry and strengthening research of relevance to industry and government in economic, industry and social analysis. He's also an adjunct professor at Victoria University and actively involved in assisting the Institute of Supply Chain and Logistics. In his role as Vice-Chancellor's Fellow, he contributed to thought leadership in areas of strategic importance for the university, including knowledge transfer in the area of economic, industry and social analysis, working alongside researchers in relevant faculties, research centres and institutes, and he delivered the Chancellor's Lecture in 2011. To publicly recognise his exceptional service to Victoria University, I present to you for conferral of the Companion of the University, the Honourable Lindsay Tanner.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished academic staff members, graduates, students, friends. It's been a number of decades since I graduated from university, and had I back in those days been in a room full of people graduating with business degrees, I would have assumed that I was surrounded by a bunch of people destined to go off and make big piles of money in the private sector. Now, no doubt some of you, maybe many of you, will do that. But these days, a business degree and a business qualification is in fact much broader, and it delivers a range of capabilities to people that are applicable to a much wider range of functions and responsibilities. This is something that I think our wider society is yet to catch up on, but in truth, the qualification that you have received today is in fact, more than anything else, a qualification for leadership, for running things, for running organisations, for managing things, for ensuring that all of the activities that make our society function actually work. In truth, companies, private companies, are not much different from governments, charities, sporting organisations, universities. They're all just frameworks for organising collective human activity for the betterment of us all. They have different dynamics, different rules, different structures, but ultimately they are all the same thing. And what a business qualification more than anything else does is enables you to have the skills and capabilities to play a central leadership role in any one of a number of forms of collective human activity, to be a leader. And what is particularly important now, as those of you I'm sure have noted with the wave of populist unrest that is sweeping through much of the Western world, is that the most important thing for a leader, whether it's a political leader, a business leader, a university leader, the single most important thing is to understand the needs and concerns of the people you are leading. Because we can't all be leaders, only a minority of people in any society are leaders. The reason why we have such giant political upheaval throughout much of the Western world is because most of the senior political leaderships in those nations have lost touch with the needs and concerns of the people who aren't leaders. So I would urge you all, as you go on through life and in the vast majority of instances, I'm sure, end up as leaders, whether it's of 10 people, 10,000, 10 million, I'm sure you'll end up as leaders because that is the skill set, the capability set that you now have. I urge you more than anything else to pay absolute attention to the needs and the concerns of the people you lead, because the greatest leaders in human history have been those who have done that successfully. I congratulate you all on your success, and I thank the university for the honour it's conveyed on me today.
Thank you, and congratulations to Professor Maddock and the Honourable Lindsay Tanner. I now invite Jessica Town, who graduated with Master of Business Administration, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Jessica achieved a high academic standard throughout her course and is well respected by her colleagues and peers. Jessica is a VU staff member who has worked for 5 years in the governance area. This experience has given her great insight into the real-world context covered in her MBA studies. Jessica is inspired by those who approach studies and life with passion and reverence. Please welcome Jessica Town.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, academics and teaching staff, friends and fellow graduating students. It's an honour to be delivering this valedictory speech and, more importantly, to be sharing with you this very important milestone. I can see a few familiar faces as I look around the room, and I would like to sincerely congratulate each of you for your achievements today. For more than half my life, I existed as a dancer and for a shorter time as a yoga teacher. So if I suddenly break into dance, it's because I've forgotten my words. We're all graduating with a university qualification, and because of that, we're in a similar place in our professional path. But like me, you all had a life before this chapter, and you all have lives after this chapter. And because of that, I feel my speech today is equally important to anyone who might be considering studying, particularly in a business qualification. The reason is because the VU MBA course has provided me with countless epiphanies, academically, professionally, and personally. Of course, the academic parts have been critical. They've provided me with an arsenal of knowledge, practical knowledge that I have already used in my work. For this, I give thanks to the excellent teachers at VU, particularly, and I don't believe they're here, Maria Prokofieva, Romana Gama, thank you, and Keith Thomas. More importantly, I give thanks to these same teachers for the personal epiphanies which have been invaluable. Throughout the course, we have been prompted to interrogate our own ethical and intellectual frameworks in order to work out who we are, where our limitations lie, and how to improve. And from that place, how we can exact change and solve problems in our professional lives. This is an ongoing process that will last our entire lives. It is because of this, I believe, the personal epiphanies brought about my time as a student at VU, throughout VU's, because of VU's brilliant teachers. They are profound and absolutely applicable to the way I approach the remaining chapters of my professional life. Putting my staff hat on, I will say that VU courses contain 3 guiding principles, one of which I believe is truly fitting, and that is of being a creative and lifelong learner who can use one's understanding of themselves and others to achieve their goals in work and learning. So, my fellow graduating students, know that we are an incredibly privileged group. We have succeeded in a very demanding chapter of our lives, both intellectually, personally and professionally. We have had the privilege of being the students of some brilliant teachers. Know that your time at VU has provided you with immeasurable insight, and recognise that it has taken your existing good and made it better. So now go forth and keep getting better. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins, to read the charge to our new graduates.
Chancellor, can I ask all of the new graduates to stand, please? I charge you as graduates of Victoria University to uphold our commitment to excellence in the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities in your chosen occupations and industries and in your further studies, to engagement by the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities for the benefit of local and global communities, and access, along with equity and respect, by the way you connect with people from diverse countries, cultures, socioeconomic and educational backgrounds. Let it be known that you are now a graduate of Victoria University, defined by a commitment to excellence, engagement and access in everything you do. I charge you to make a difference to the world by modelling these values and behaviours, and by being courageous in the way you play your part in solving problems in your work and in the broader community. Please be seated.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I would now like to invite our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, to speak with you.
Thank you very much, Susan. Well, I think, as you've all gathered, we're getting towards the end of our ceremony, and can I thank you all for your enthusiastic participation in today's celebration. You've been a wonderful group to be involved here. Yes, thank you. And also thank you for the respect that you have shown in listening carefully to our various speakers. So you are much appreciated, and you can all come back to future ceremonies. Now, the graduates will be very pleased to know that I'm not going to ask them to stand up again. I'm going to ask you to remain seated, but I'm going to ask everybody else to stand, please. Family, friends, graduates stay seated. Everybody else stand up, because we're going to give the graduates a really hearty standing ovation to say congratulations for all that you've achieved. Congratulations.
Chancellor, that brings to a close the formal proceedings of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I extend an invitation to all graduates and guests to join him and the university procession in the view on level 4 for refreshments. For safety reasons, I ask guests to remain in their places until the university procession and the new graduates have left the atrium. Guests will then be invited to leave once the procession and all graduates have departed. Now, would everyone please stand?